welcome to another session of Kip's Course Highlights. You are here with the star of the show, not me, Kip. Of course it's Kip. It's Kip's Course Highlights. He's hanging out with me. It's a little chilly over where we're at. My name is Amy Conine. I am a math teacher here at the Keystone School. I thought we would take a look at geometry today for our highlight, mainly because football season is almost over. Basketball season is kind of getting underway, but baseball is what I know a lot of people are really excited about. And one of our courses actually incorporates baseball. So I thought that would be really cool to take a look at. So geometry itself, we do have a traditional geometry course, and we do offer honors geometry as well. The geometry courses are offered as semester-based or year-long. The year-long, it's important to understand that it will show up on a transcript as semester 1 and semester 2. But we do offer a full year option. So for the course objectives, move that out of the way. Geometry itself, you're doing a lot of visualizing and exploring. You're doing a lot of reasoning and explaining. And then you're working on creating a more formalized and I don't want to say professional, but just it's a more formal way to work through problems because you're doing proofs and you're explaining some of those answers. So geometry itself incorporates all that anyways, and then we like to add a little bit in as well here at the Keystone School. So for the typical geometry course, this is our semester 1 and semester 2 layout. The semester 1, you will have an end of semester test, as well as semester 2, you will have an end of semester test. And then end of semester 2, you will have a geometry project. It's called the storage site project for the traditional geometry course. But you can kind of see how it's laid out. Our honors course is very similar. Our honors course has a lot of the same units, but what's different is that you do still have the semester-based exams, but you do have an honors project at the end of each semester. So with that, tessellation project in semester 1, and then you have the trigonometry and baseball in semester 2. Again, you know, we do have the traditional geometry and then the honors geometry, and those are really the big differences between those. So I thought it would be kind of cool to take a look at one of the projects. So the traditional geometry course, it's called the storage site project. You're creating a storage site for materials, and you're finding all the different volumes that you'll have using the coordinate plane, things of that nature. But I thought it would be kind of cool to see the trigonometry project for the trig and baseball project for our honors geometry class. So I want to jump into the course like I always do and kind of show that to you. You know, with everything that we're doing over here at the Keystone School, we like to make sure that you kind of have an idea what you're getting into. So for the landing pages all look pretty similar. You have your tools at the top that as a student you'll have access to. You have announcements right here, and it's really important to take a look at those announcements because you never know what could be there. And then, so I want to jump into my content. So I'm going to go into my course content. And then the project for the trigonometry and baseball is actually at the end of the unit right before the semester test. So we're going to, I was already in it, but you can see all the different pieces and parts over here of the course for semester 2. But you can see the project isn't, hey, here's a project, this is what we want you to do. We're laying out each part of it. So you have the intro piece, you have this angle of elevation piece, which is going to be incorporated, law of sines and cosines, distance, and then at the end, it's not just a reflection, but you have the putting it all together to help you with the reflection, and then you have the project itself. So there is a template you can download, so you have, kind of a standard framework. Your teacher has access to the rubric and student sample work. So if you have questions on how things are supposed to be calculated, things like that, I think that's really cool. I want to take a look at the template so you can kind of see what that is going to look like. So once it gets loaded, you have the outline here, and then you would submit, I believe it's a PowerPoint. So you have, this would go on a slide, the website's resources, things that you used, the name, location, distance, from home plate, height of center field fence, that would be on another slide. So this is that outline that breaks it down, and then you would submit, you know, a nice, pretty presentation of what you were looking at. And you can see the different scores for each section, so you can see what is being required, which I think is really cool. It's kind of all laid out for you. You have all the pieces and parts of the lesson that is part of this project unit. And I think it's really cool that it's baseball. So for you baseball fans, I think this is awesome. Yeah, it's math. You know, not everybody likes math, but I think it's really cool that it's, you know, incorporating something that you may watch on TV, or you're an avid, you know, baseball fan and you go to games all the time. So I think that's really cool. So I was looking at law of sines and cosines. So you have your jumping into like a different section. You have a different, you know, intro lesson. You have a putting it all together part, so you can kind of see how, you know, we've laid it out for you. But I think that's just so cool that you get to do something that you kind of see in real life. You hear things about it, or you watch it, or you follow it. It's kind of cool that you can kind of do that for a school project. I think that's kind of nice. So for the honors section, you would have something like that. For the traditional geometry, like I said, you're doing that that storage site project, which is still cool because you're, you know, building your own storage site with different materials. But as always, I want to thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions, or you're thinking about enrolling, let us know, call us. You can chat with us on our website. You can send an email. We're very reachable, very approachable. We would love to answer the questions that you have. We want to, you know, try to, you know, get you excited about school, maybe working at your own pace, having a, you know, a flexible schedule. If that's all those things that it sounds really awesome to you, let us know. Call us. We can get you some more information. We can get you enrolled. We can, you know, answer any questions you have. But for now, Kip and I are going to go. We're gonna enjoy the rest of our day. I hope you guys have a wonderful day too. Thank you for joining us. Bye.